Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly outlook. If you're new, welcome. This is Pledge. I'll be going over what I'll be looking to see in the forex market this coming week. I'd appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified whenever I release these videos, because I release them weekly. With that, let's get into it. So, as always, we got to check the economic calendar to see what could catalyze or invalidate our setups this coming week. Second week of October, so we're going to be having CPI for the dollar coming. We just got NFP this last Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, similar good days. No much no fundamentals or news at all. It's gonna start getting busy on Wednesday for the dollar. Gonna be having forms meeting. That's the pretty much big news that we could be looking to see. BPI on Friday is not much of a deal, because Fridays you can trade or you can't, depending on the setups. But then there isn't much that's going to influence the markets, except for Thursday, where there's going to be CPI. So with that, let's get into the charts and see what they got for us this coming week. So the couple of 2 weeks back, I haven't been on the charts much, but I was seeing opportunities I took. There were some went into losses, some into profit, but we just got into September where the volatility was coming back into the markets, and now that everything is settled, the market is starting to give us clear directions. There's no more type of this, so we could clearly be seeing some good price action coming this coming week. So it's good to be back. On the DXY, what I could actually be expecting to see, because they already filled these values, right? They already filled these values, right? So, and they're creating some values to the upside, right? So it's pretty much clear that they could be bullish this coming week as well, and hopefully to come and close this fair value, right, and take out this liquidity. So it's something of which it's how it's looking for this coming week. So what I could actually be expecting to see is for them to maybe come and mitigate here, right? As for the level of which I could actually be expecting to see them fall on, then start giving us some bullish order flow, and as well as closing up this fair values, right? You can see that they're making value going to the upside. They're making values going to the upside. So it's pretty much clear that they are pretty strong buyers in the market. So that's what we could actually be expecting to see. Plus, there's break of structure, right? So it could be pretty much clear that the retracement that we could be looking to see, it's to here. Let me change the color of these FEGs so we can see them for what they are, and OBs we can see them in a darker color to not confuse. So they made daily values, and this OB that's lining up pretty much well with this mitigation from the daily. So that's what we could actually be expecting to see to maybe come to this OB right here, right? Because this is a clear OB, of which is nice as well. From breaking this structure, right? Oh wait, from breaking this structure as well, pretty much clear that broke this structure, right? So that's pretty much of where we could anticipate to see them fall on. That's what I could actually be expecting to see on the DXY this coming week. So with that, let's see what the euro dollar and the pound dollar are telling us. So on the euro dollar, right? Clearly, for references, we had this break of structure. So this is a clear OB that they could actually be coming towards, plus pretty much good selling pressure, right? So they're pretty much bearish. So what we could also be expecting is for them maybe to come and fill this value, right? Plus take out this low. Let me do this, right? We can see liquidity there, plus a mitigation or an OB that we could be interested in looking at for them to maybe come and fall off here. So to open the week, we could actually be expecting something like this. Then they could come here, or they could just come here and fall off. One of the two will just have to suffice, or they could make an FEG right early in the week to fill, and it's just starts the selling off from here and not give us retracement, because with this much selling pressure, most of the cases it could be unlikely that they could come back to that type of deep retracement. So we'll just have to see that they're going to take out the slow, fall on the OB, then start giving us some selling pressure, or just continue giving us some selling pressure to come to this OB, right? Something that we could actually be interested in looking, and hopefully give us some opportunities of which we can sell off from as they get to fill this value plus fall on this OB. So I'd be pretty much bearish on the euro dollar for this coming week, and they made this great mitigation for which they could actually fall on. So as I said, like here, we could expect them to at least come into this area, then start giving us some selling opportunities. That's what I'd be actually expecting to see this coming week on the euro dollar. Doesn't seem as clear as much, but plus as well as this liquidity, right? They need to come and take it out, so they could actually come and do that. We'll just have to see. If they fall on a good day on those areas, we could be interested in taking them. So yeah. On the pound dollar, right? They obviously let me start on the daily to see things clear. So on the daily, they gave us this FEG, right? So automatically I can see that the pound dollar has is giving us a much clearer opportunity to sell, because it's clear with that selling pressure that could be coming to take out this low and maybe fall on this mitigation, right? And fall on these areas, right? It's reasonable. Or they could just come and fall on this. You can see that there's an inverted fair value, right? So they could actually come to that area. It's a small value, but then everything, like whether big or small, is crucial in the market. So what we could actually be expecting to see, if they fall into these areas with taking out that liquidity, is for them to react from here or give us a deeper retracement and react from here. Either way, we're expecting buys, sells on this market for the coming weeks. There will be update. I'll be updating every week to see how they play out. Hope it helps you as well on making your decisions. So yeah, the pound dollar is sitting pretty well for us to be looking for selling opportunities. This fair value with this liquidity, it's pretty much clear that we could be expecting to see it be taken out, then start giving us some bearish order flow for us to sell from, and maybe trick some traders with giving them a head and shoulders pattern, which is famously used, and fall on that area and maybe give us something like this, right? There's the necklines, there's the head. So that's what we could be expecting this coming week. Yeah, I think the pound dollar is lining up better than the euro dollar, so it's a pair I'd be watching this coming week to see what opportunities they give us, or they could just start out by taking out the previous week low, right? They could actually take out the previous week low, fill this value, right, by just some inches, then fall on this area, then start giving us some bearish order flow for us to sell from. For me, it's on my watch list this coming week. Is something I'd be interested in seeing. So that's my idea on what I'd be expecting to see on the pound to dollar this coming week. So on the dollar CAD, right, they actually just took out a liquidity here, and there's pretty much on a weekly, there's some areas of which they could also be interested in taking out, right, and filling this value. So with that liquidity generated, they could actually come and take out those areas, though we have some values right here. But then with the going with the trend, it's pretty much clear that they could be looking to give us to take us into these areas. But then so far, what I'm seeing is that they took out the low, right? They could actually be interested in coming to these areas, right? Into the OB, where they'll be taking out also this liquidity, right? Something of which I could be interested in seeing also as well, taking out the structure break, right? Break in structure. Beautiful. Something of which I could be interested in seeing, plus this OB as well, plus this fair value gap, right, that they made right here. I could be actually be interested in participating in this market this coming week. So, yep, beautiful. Even though on the 4 hour there aren't much fair values, they filled them, but then on the daily it's very clear that they could be interested in opening up the week with by going into the range to then give us some very sort of flow. If not the FEG, then the OB for the retracement for some bullish order flow. So that's what I could be expecting to see this coming week on the dollar CAD. So gold, the lowest retracement of which we could actually be expecting them to come to is here, of where it's lining up with the FEG as well. It's a very interesting area of which we could like to see the market come to. It has been consolidating this past week, but then on the daily of which is clear, I'd be expecting them to come here, but then also keeping in mind we still have this low, right? Even though gold is at an all-time high, we don't know if whether what's happening in the world right now could influence it to further go up, but in most cases it probably could, or it could just settle down and gold then be able to retrace to these levels of which we are anticipating. So that's what I'd be expecting to see this coming week on gold. On the 4 hour, yep, it's pretty much clear. I'd be expecting as well for it to come to this area. With the Fib retracement, I think it's more than 50%, right? Yeah. Falling on the 0.618 Fib level, right? It's just it's something that I would be interested in seeing if they do it, as well as another possibility that they could make is to take out this high, right? Sweep it, then start giving us some very sort of flow to come to these areas. This one of the two is one of the things that I could be expecting to see, whether they take out previous week's low and fall on this area to give us some bullish order flow. One of the two is what I'd be expecting to see, or they could just take out the high and just start giving us some bullish bearish order flow. So that's what I'd be expecting to see this coming week in the market. For a bonus pair, I'll be looking at this as well, because it has intrigued my eye. Crude oil, it's looking very interesting for me. This coming week, we could actually be expecting to see it fill this FEG, right, give us a further push to the upside, right? So it's what I'd be expecting to see. So we can clearly see we can see the trend line liquidity, right? If we're also accounting for this liquidity. So that's what I'd be expecting to see this coming week or for coming weeks. It will also be updated as I give my ideas. So what I could actually be expecting. Closest area to see it retrace to is on this mitigation, right? I'd be interested in seeing it do so, or it could possibly just get us on this OB. One of the two is one of what I'd be expecting to see this coming week. On crude oil, I'd be interested. So GU, dollar CAD, gold, and crude oil are looking very much probable for and lining up with my plan. So I'd be interested in taking them. Those are my ideas on what I'd be expecting to see this coming week in the markets. I hope this video helps you guys with your own analysis and making better decisions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you see this video helping somebody else, feel free to share it. With that one, guys, till the next one. Peace.